Welcome back to the channel. Today we will be discussing the reason why God allows trials and tribulations in your life. I've taken a few notes today so that we can stay on course with this message because it will definitely be something that you need to be tuned in for. Okay, let's get into it. I'd like to begin with Romans 8, verse 28. And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. When our faith is tested, our endurance has the opportunity to grow. When God tests you, it's a test of trusting in Him and the building up and testing of your character to purify and to prepare your heart. Even if we don't understand the process, we must all accept that everything happens for a reason. First Peter 1 verse 7 says, that the trial of your faith being much more precious than of gold, that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise, honor, and glory at the appearing of Jesus Christ. Did you know that your barriers might become your opportunity? These problems, which seem to be barriers that are in your way as you work towards your adjustment, may actually become opportunities that open doors for you. They may be hazards that strengthen you for experiences in the future. Having overcome them, other difficulties will be easier as you come to them. Let me go into depth with this, just in case some of y'all need a little bit more clarification. The Living Bible translation for First Peter 1 verses 7. These trials are only to test your faith to see whether or not it is strong and pure. It is being tested as fire tests gold. So if your faith remains strong after being tried in the test tube of the fiery trials, it will bring you much praise, glory, and honor on the day of His return. So we should be thankful for these tests and trials that God has strategically prepared for us. It's no coincidence. So let's get battle tested in the name of Christ so that we can overcome and be transformed by our troubles. A quick reminder that even during these trials and tribulations, God never sends you into the storm alone. He goes in there with you, He stands before you, He walks beside you. So no matter what your circumstances are right now, just know that God is there with you. 2 Corinthians 4 verse 17 says, for our light and monetary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. Living Bible translation says, these troubles and sufferings of ours are, after all, quite small and won't last very long. Yet this short time of distress will result in God's richest blessing upon us forever. Peter assured us that problems are normal, saying, don't be bewildered or surprised when you go through the fiery trials ahead, for this is no strange, unusual thing that is going to happen to you. No one is immune to the pain or insulated from suffering. No one is problem free. As some of you would say, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Every time we solve one issue, another one is waiting in line to take its place. Whether big or small, they are all significant in God's growth process for you. Did you notice that your most extravagant, profound, intimate praise happens in your darkest days? We all of a sudden can get to a place where we don't care who's around, don't care where we are. We openly and freely give our best worship to the Lord. You will never know that God is all you need until God is all you've got. Rejoice in the testing of your faith. Hopefully, you have received this message and it changes your outlook on your trials and tribulations. Stay blessed, and we'll see you later.